Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here back at Nar's Peak at Zudragund, and we, in the last episode, finished, finally, the book 2 of, the epic story. I think we're on volume 3 rather, because that was the epilogue stuff up here. So we are now on to book 3, which we will start over with the coroner here. So we can start talking to him and do that. So let's just quickly accept the quest so we don't forget what we're doing. We need to talk to Thrifgear, who is he the guy over here? It's been a few days since we last played, so I actually can't remember. Yeah, he is the guy over here. For some reason I don't have quest rings up. That's interesting. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, I thought I was going a little bit crazy. I must have done those off for a thumbnail, because you can actually do that. If you didn't know, in the options there is a set of options. In fact, it might actually still show. If you look up quest, you can turn off quest rings up there. It's quite a nice little thing. So there we go. So yeah, before we do that, we have a few things to do. We are very close to level 71, which is really nice. 23,855 experience. We have our Hobbit gifts of the day and the week, because it's been a little while. Let's see what they are. Universal power potions could be useful in the near future if we need them, and also a set of random relic packs, which is actually pretty good. As usual, the gold could have been any great ones. Matham Hunter's Armor, we have a ton, but it's always nice to have more. Fine Matham Hunter's Armor, same thing. We don't have any of those at the moment, but they're great. They're the souped up version of the normal ones. Relic packs are always nice. And huge piles of gold scraps and huge pile of silver scraps is always just money in addition. So let's quickly have a look at these. We get a tier 9 Riddle Mark or Ridder Mark setting of morale. So 290 morale if we use to put that on a legendary weapon. I think we're going to hold on to these for the moment though, because we have no real need for them. And a tier 6 Subtle Rune of Deflection. So that's some in-combat morale regen and parry rating, which is it could be useful. I don't know if we have any higher tier ones though. And then another thing we have to do as well is I recently have been going around and collecting some scholar items on my other characters, and I've finally gotten enough to send over to this character, and we have now in our inventory got 326. I think previously we had 124 and I sent 202 over, I think, yeah. Or something like that, 202, 204, something around that number. I couldn't remember the exact one. So either way though, that now gives us enough to make 150 Etchings of Moria and 75 Relics of Khazad-dûm, which will end up making us go from normal low 0 level Supreme Scholar to mastering Supreme Scholar and taking us up to Westfold, which will be good because we are starting to get into the area where Westfold is available. So we have these. I'm going to quickly do, as I do with these scholar things, just a quick time lapse of that where I quickly run through. We might even level up because it's so close to being that level. But basically what we have to do is go to Scholar, Supreme, Research. We have to make Etchings of Moria, which is nice. And then eventually we might also do some critting. And then we need to, with those, if I could speak properly, make 75 Relics of Khazad-dûm. Which then, if we wanted to, I'm sure there are some items around here that use these items. So even Etchings of Moria, if we have spares over, we could maybe make some potions, even though they're a bit low level. Or there's, I'm sure, some other stuff that Relics of Khazad-dûm can be made for somewhere along the line. So let's quickly get onto that. I need to make 150 Etchings of Moria. Let's go do that, and we're going to have some spare items left over, which I'm just going to send back, and I think I have another scholar, so I'll just keep those ready for him when he needs them. So, rightio. 150 of these. Let's go. I need a study. Oh. Is there a study in here? Thrifgear. Is there a study? I don't know. Okay, I went on a massive rambling talk and forgot that you do need a study. There is a study in the nearby town village thing, because I just recently went there to sell some stuff. This place over here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. So maybe what we can do, we have that remembering in our head. We know we have it. Maybe these quests are going to take us over there fairly soon, because we had Nona come over. I think that was her name, and we did all that stuff. So maybe we're going to go back and do some stuff there. I know definitely there are some quests over there sometime in the future. So Book 3, Chapter 1, taking forever to get there, but Secrets of Zudragund.
I'm sorry he upset you. Nar means
Oh,
no harm.
no, upset me. Yes, apparently he did. I think he upset Nona more. By the way, search bookshelves in Zudragund. I should stop trying to say this name. I'm still just finding it stupid that I was like, oh, I'm going to amp myself up for this, and then completely forgot that you need that. Oh. I forgot you have to press continue. There are some items that you don't need to be a... Yeah, like dyes, I guess, even though I've never made dyes on this character. I think it's just because the last time I did it, I was in Rivendell. I kind of, I think, just forgot almost the fact that, like, you know, yeah, I think I just basically forgot the fact that there is, by default, a study in that area. So, nah.
You have brought the gemstones? Good, good. These will
Yeah.
do very nicely.
He seems to not realize that you brought no gemstones. This is going as well as you expected. Yeah, it seems to be the way it's going with Nah. Oh, I hope we can sort him out fairly soon. Alright, Coroner.
Nar's words remain as cloudy as ever.
Yeah.
It's worth trying.
Oh, great. Even Candaith is going over there to that place anyway. So that's good. We need to go talk to him, who is already there. So I think, yeah, we are... He's just outside, it looks like, but it seems to be perfect for what we need. So what we will do is, since this quest is going to be finishing with him, we will go and talk to him first, and then what we'll do is we'll go and do the scholar stuff. And now thinking about it, to be fair though, this quest even might level us up instead of just the scholaring. However, if it doesn't, if it's on the very cusp of leveling up, we will have that extra addition, which is good. So I'm going to quickly, because it's a long walk, and we already have to go, you have to loop around here, down here, and then over there. Because it's a long walk, or a long ride, I am going to skip to when we're there, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. Won't be for you, shouldn't be for me. We'll talk to Candaith, we'll do some scholaring, and sort that out. I'll also doubly make sure there's a study in there. I'm pretty sure there is, but better double check. Okay then, so here he is, over by the reflecting pool and at a little camp area. I swear these guys just have no names above them. Floaty names is definitely on, because you can see from, like, enemies. If I go over, like, here, you'll be able to see Half-Orc Boss, but apparently none of the rangers. They're all anonymous, you don't know who they are, unless you hover over them. So we need to go talk to him and see what's being said.
Remain unsolved for a time yet.
Will you not tell us how he knows the world of Elrond? Will you not tell us how he knows the path of the dead? It seems this mystery must remain unsolved for the time yet. Do you know the story of the Earthbreakers and the path of the dead? Perhaps a recounting of that tale is in order, and you will be more familiar with the puzzles set before us. Do you wish to hear it? I'm gonna do some crafting first. So, yeah, but we do get a 569,500 rune of experience, item experience in our inventory after that, and we're not going to use it on this because this is so close to leveling up. It's only 6 levels off, which shouldn't be too bad, and we actually didn't level up from that, which is interesting. Only 14,600. I think my brain is probably still working, like, XP rates out from the last time we played, which was when the weekend, the VIP bonus weekend was on, where we had like 400% XP or something like that. I think I worked it out too, or at least we had plus 100% from like we had like, yeah, plus 100%, plus like doubled, then plus 100%, which is doubled again, so in theory 400%, plus like 25% from these, so it's like 450% XP. Is insane. But we need to go in here because we have some scholaring to do. Okay, so I know for a fact there is a study in here. Let's just quickly find it. It's over here, which is good. Next to this, Eowyn. I assume that's possibly how you say that name. And we actually have a bunch of recipes, which is interesting. So maybe we should have a look at all those. Make sure we've got all the recipes, because that is the plan, to have every recipe that is possible for us to have. So let us just buy those quickly. And then get all these ones. Right, so that's all that done. Now we have some learning to do. Right then, so we have now learned a bunch of stuff, all those recipes. If we press T again, go to here, you'll see we have a lot more stuff added to the... Look how many artisan recipes we have. That is insane. We also have a lot of master ones now. And I don't think we were able to get any supreme ones because obviously she was only selling up to tier 5. So not any for supreme, which is tier 6. So again, we're going to try this now. It should work because we've got a study. We need to make 150 etchings of Moria. We might get a few more than that because simply we are probably going to hit proficiency. By the end of this, it takes 100 for us to get to proficiency because it's going to say that. So we have 50 where we have a 25% chance to crit. So, and then the crit would give us 2 extra. So we have a chance to get extra. Whether or not we use those for either Relics of Khazad-dûm or if we just keep them for like potions or dyes or whatever they get used for. I don't think they get used for dyes. But yeah, if we just keep them, we can use them on like Supreme Skulls of Supreme Scholar, Jeweler Lore or Scholar Lore or something like that to help out some other things. And maybe sell them. And then we can also use the Rune Carved Tablets, which we have spare as well. So enough talking. Let's go on to this. 150 of these. Let's go. Okay, so I was a little confused originally because I got to like the end of making a bunch of tattered Khuzdul parchments, and it was a little confusing because I don't know, I used them all up or something. I thought I had clicked on Relics of Khazad-dûm, but no, I couldn't have because they require those to make. And yeah, I got really confused because we were still 300 XP off because the wiki page says that you need to make for every Relic of Khazad-dûm, it takes 2 tattered Khuzdul parchments, which each require 2 etchings of Moria, which each require 2 rune-carved tablets. Now, it then says at the very bottom, a total of 75 Relics of Khazad-dûm, 150 etchings of Moria, and 300 rune-carved tablets must be crafted in order to attain mastery. So, that's weird because it completely misses out these. But either way, throughout it all, we eventually have now made 38 Relics of Khazad-dûm. We went to make 30, so we made an extra 8. So that's all nice and fine there. So we got a title awarded to us, which is Supreme Scholar and Supreme Master Scholar. Obviously, we're going to stay with Champion of Eriador because it's a really cool title. So just put those down there quickly. And yeah, we now have that and then have to move on. So let's quickly close up Supreme. We have to do Westfold, and Westfold requires us to have scraps of weathered Dunlending text, which hopefully we should be able to find around this area. So that's good, and hopefully they should just drop from enemies, which will be hopeful. And looking at it quickly, I'm not 100% too like super into what this is saying now, because it just misled me slightly. It does say that we need 704 scraps of weathered Dunlending text in order to craft 352 scrolls of insight, which are these ones, to make 176 books of knowledge, which are these ones, to make 88 tomes of wisdom, which are these ones, to make 44 Dunland atlases, which could be just an item we don't have at this moment in time, so I will look into what we have that. But I also just want to quickly check, because we are now Westfold, do we have any Westfold scroll cases? Because we have got a ton, like apparently we have weaponsmith cases for Supreme, which we still have to... Oh no, we already... Let's do those while we're here, so we can open all these up and we can sell them off if need be. So how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easily, some of these could just be the same ones. But let's see what we do get. Yep, see that last one got used. Right. So we just got a few things out of that. So what do we get? Thrain's Greatsword, Thrain's Throwing Hatchet, Warrior's Axe, and Khazad Iron Caltrops, which is these ones here. So that's that, and we'll sell off these quickly, just as a final bit of this episode.
Our wares are better than those
So
of the
let's
southern
quickly
folk.
repair that as well. So I want to save this stuff for the moment, just in case we do use it on anything. So just let's get rid of that. And we have now got to go to Westfold Scholar recipes, which we have one set there. These are Westamnet, and these are Westamnet as well. So Westamnet is going to have, like, what is that? 139 scroll cases to be used. And then Eastamnet, we only have one. But we do have 4 Westfold ones. So let's have a quick look at what we have here. So we have Aethleus Essence, which is, I guess, useful. Westfold Book of Whisper Draw, which can be useful for a hunter, and I guess ourselves. Westfold Book of the Wind Rider, which is also really good. Power cost minus and increase in power as a whole. I do like that one. If we can make it, that'll be good. And some Potent Light Oils, which are also helpful for the hunter. As far as I'm aware, that is what they are. Nope. Yeah, Hunter and Warden. So that's good. So we actually have a health potion which will work with this level, so that is good. And then we also have a oil to be used with a hunter or a warden. And then we also have these two, which again I would prefer the minus 10% bow skill power cost, because that will help us with our power consumption and also gives us an increase in power anyway. And then when we crit it, hopefully we can crit it. That would be the plan. That will be super useful as well. So we do have that, which is good, and I am going to end off this episode a little bit early because, well, I say early, we spent quite a long time, you know, doing a few things around here, having to travel a lot, and then, you know, messing up with the scholar stuff at the beginning. But we do have a quest with Candaith. We have to talk to him at the grove east of this place and learn about the Pass of the Dead, which I am going to quickly go over there and check, because I am pretty sure from the sounds of it, it is either an instant skirmish or session play. I have a feeling it's a session play because it's in the past. Kind of makes sense to me. So we will see. We have something attacking us though, so hopefully that doesn't cause us an issue. And he has a session play icon above his head, so it is obvious. Yeah. At the Stone of Erich, which we actually have, I think, still in our inventory. Yep. So, yeah, let's just run away from this guy. Actually, let's just take him out for the final bit of the episode. Better than running away from him. Since we haven't actually done much killing, and apparently I was really laggy, but we do now have a new deed, so that's nice. But, we'll do those ones probably just over the course of being here, but also when we come here in a future episode and do all the deeds. But, yeah, that is a session play. I want to keep that kind of contained, so we'll do that in the next episode of Lord of the Rings Online. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when we're doing this session play in the next episode. Bye bye.